lot of things were there, hospital and army and all these things were introduced by Muslim. So what is the difference between Islamic bank and conventional banks? This is the main question. And this question, to answer, I arranged one program in Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab. So around 200 CEOs were there, and only the question was why we need Islamic banking. Again in Dusat Sani, maybe in Africa, or in Oman in Muscat. In IOFI is the Organization for Islamic Banking Industry, or for example the World Islamic Economic Conference in Bahrain. So anywhere I'm going, a lot of these thousands of people, hundreds of people are paying in dollars only just to know the difference in the product and the new things about Islamic banking. Why these people are paying? Why these people are coming? A huge gathering is there. Why? Because the industry is going ahead. The industry is in London. There was a seminar of 2 days, and you can see Sukuk seminar, and if you go to Google, my interview is there on Google, on YouTube, and the whole session is there. These are around 100 people from China, from Russia, from America, Canada, Australia, Poland, and Mauritius, and even from UK. And the question was only just explain us how Sukuk work. What is the structure of Sukuk? And it's very simple. Sukuk are two types, based on Mudaraba and based on Ijara. So what is Ijara Sukuk? What is Mudaraba Sukuk? And just from early morning I was taking 2 sessions, morning session and evening session in this Liberty House in London. So the whole people were 100 people there. So these people are need only why we need Islamic banking. If conventional bank is there, so why I need Islamic bank? The main difference between Islamic banking and conventional banking is contractual relationship between client and bank. In conventional bank, we have only one relation with the bank, and that is the relation of debtor and creditor. Only one relation. Yes, there is a lot of products are there, but in all product relationship is only one relationship of debtor and creditor. Because conventional bank interest-based loan are providing, nothing else. Yes, the names are different. While Islamic banks contractual relationship. Loan on interest and contractual relationship is the fundamental building block between conventional and Islamic banking sector. For example, this is conventional bank. On one side is borrower, on other side is depositor. Depositor deposit money with bank, so the relation is only one relation of creditor and debtor. Bank is giving loan to borrowers, the relation is only one, the relation of debtor and creditor. And then bank is receiving interest and giving interest to depositor, so only one relationship. Yes, sometimes they are using the word with a different label, like personal finance, auto finance, home finance, this and that. But in fact, there is only one relationship between bank and client from both sides. There is no difference. Now come to Islamic financial institutions. On one side, investor and depositors. On other side, entrepreneurs and buyer and seller. People are coming to deposit money with Islamic bank. So Islamic bank has 2 types of account. One is current account, the other one is saving account. Our current account is based on qard, and our saving account is based on musharaka, mudaraba, wakala. 3 types. So when customer is coming, we are asking, are you interested to share, to take share from profit, or you need something fixed? Like for example in wakala, he is only, the bank is only just like if bank is wakil and depositor is muwakkil, so bank is eligible only to take wakala fee. So we are taking this money under wakala. If bank and client both are investing money or sharing money for one project, this is called musharaka, so both are partners, they will distribute profit. In mudaraba, the bank will work as fund manager and the client is like Rabbul Mal. So the bank and the client both will distribute profit. So we are asking, we are signing contract of musharaka or mudaraba or wakala or qard. On the other side, maybe the client is our entrepreneur or the client is buying something from bank. So we are selling our goods, our assets to client, and we are signing istisna, salam or murabaha contract. If we are giving cash to client, so we are providing fund based on musharaka, mudaraba, or if we need to remain the ownership of this asset with us and to get profit, then we are going for ijara. So different type of product we have, and we see what is the need of our client and how I can help my client in a proper way to take a right decision. Then I am sharing profit or charge profit. I am charging profit in ijara and murabaha, and share profit in musharaka, mudaraba, and musharaka and mudaraba. And then I share profit with my depositors or with my investors. So if a person know about all these contracts, so yes, he is more qualified than the one knowing only the relation of debtor and creditor. So if you got education about this product, then you can go for Islamic as well for conventional, because already these all things are going through a system, and the system is one in both banks. Financial statement. We have financial statement, and conventional bank also has financial statement. Similar to conventional bank, all these areas are covered by our financial statement. But in our financial statement, there is something extra. In our financial statement, there is zakat calculation. There is charity account. There is charity account collection and use of this charity account. Qard fund. Sources of qard fund and usage of qard fund. And changing and strategic investment. So if you have the knowledge of both, then yes, you are fit for conventional. But if you have only conventional bank knowledge, then you cannot go to these areas. So if you get education of Islamic banking, then of course you are more qualified, you will consider more qualified for conventional bank as well. Definition, history, and the Islamic banking is faith-driven phenomena based on divine guidance laid down in Quran and Sunnah. And also we have, like for example, 4 sources of Sharia: Quran, Hadith, Ijma and Qiyas. So I'm not going to the detail, but we can define Islamic bank. What is Islamic bank? Islamic bank is the combination of finance and Islamic law. Very simple. How to perform my financial activities, how to perform my economical activities, according to Islamic rules and regulations. First Islamic bank in all over the world was established in 1975, and this was Dubai Islamic Bank. The question is, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was before 1400 years, and the first bank was established in 1975, before 37 years. So this 1400 or 1370 years, what Muslims were doing? They were not doing halal business or halal trade. Yes, they were doing. Even today, population of Muslims in India is more than the population of Pakistan. Yes, population of Muslims in India is more than the population of Pakistan. Pakistan is a Muslim country. Yes, there are Islamic banks. But what about Indian Muslims? They're still waiting. In China, how many Muslims are there? And then go to Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, 90% of people are not coming to banks. They are doing their business by own. So there are two different things. One is business activity or trade. Yes, Muslims were doing their trade according to Islamic rules and regulation. One is an organization, institution. So there was no proper institution like today we have. And this is fortunate, this is our lucky. So the first bank in all over the world was Dubai Islamic Bank. And UAE has three specialties in Islamic banking field. The first bank was established in UAE, and this was Dubai Islamic Bank. The second one, the biggest Islamic bank in the world, was established in UAE, and that was Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, from capital area. And the third one is in Muslim countries. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum announced that Dubai will be the hub of Islamic banking. And inshallah, there are 62 projects, and only just still they completed only 8 projects, and the other are under procedures. So inshallah, within these 3-4 years, Dubai will not be like today what we are seeing in banking sector. So there is a huge potential, there is a huge area, there is a wide field for Islamic banking in Dubai and for jobs in Dubai. Yes, the formative years of modern Islamic banking were from 1975 to 1990, because governments were not supporting banks, central bank were not supporting banks, and still we have a lot of problems. Islamic bank structure. First of all, shareholders are coming and they are establishing a bank. Shareholder or board of director, what they are doing, they are appointing only 2 departments. Senior management, that this is CEO, assistant CEO, and HR head. On the other side, they are appointing FNSSB, Fatwa and Sharia Supervisory Board. Fatwa and Sharia Supervisory Board is totally independent body. They are not shareholders, they are not stakeholders, they are not board of directors, they are not employees, they are totally independent. And the Supreme Committee in all Islamic banks. Fatwa and Sharia Supervisory Board appoint Sharia department, yes. In everyday transaction or activities, this Sharia department reporting to senior management, but in Sharia related all activities, this department report directly to Fatwa and Sharia Supervisory Board. So they are not liable, they are not accountable to anyone in bank. So they are very strong people and they are doing their job in a good way. Yes, for leave and for HR and for other things, their reporting is to senior management. In banks, in all banks, we have finance department, investment department, sale department, operation department, treasury department, risk management department, HR department, IT department, product division and accounts, and all these things are common in all banks. But all these departments are checked, reviewed and trained by Sharia department. Every single paper, every transaction, every product, whatever somebody is going to do, they will come first of all to Sharia department, submit proposal to Sharia department. Sharia department will review all the documents, then will get approval from Fatwa and Sharia Supervisory Board, then the departments can go ahead. These departments are reporting to senior management, but they are taking advice from where? From Sharia department. But there are some other departments. Number 1, number 2, number 3, three other departments. Audit department, training department and review department. And these all departments are taking care of these other departments. So if you are qualified from Sharia side, then for you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 departments are available for you. But if you are only qualified for conventional, yes, you can work in product. But in product development, in product side, if you are writing a contract, if you are preparing proposal or sketch for a product, and this is based on interest, it will be refused, it will be rejected. So, in bank structure, what is the role of Sharia? What is the role of qualified from Islamic banking side? Yes, of course, a huge opportunity. Scope development of Islamic Bank. Islamic Bank is an industry that represents 1.8 billion Muslims. Growth at annual rate of 30% over the past 8 years. Actual global asset size is 1.84 trillion. But how many years? Only in 37 years. On the other side, conventional banks are from 600 years. Informal Islamic finance asset size is $199.51 billion. What do you mean by informal? Like for example, in India, Muslims are working, and you know Tata in India, they have Sharia compliant fund. Billions. But it's informal. Like in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, privately people are doing their job, their work. Big organizations, they have billions, but they are not counted like, they are not formal. It formed 20% plus of total banking assets. On one side, 37 years baby, on other side, 600 years grandfather. But see the rapid speed of growth. The size gap is only 2+ trillion. And inshallah, to catch up the perimeter, it needs more 7 years. Like now, most of many other banks are opening. Like Cameroon, in May I was there, so in May, yes, it was in May or in April. In UK, he also announced that London or UK will be first global hub for Islamic bank as non-Muslim countries. Like go to Germany, also he announced Sukuk, sovereign Sukuk. Go to other areas, America is interested, Japan is interested, even Israel is interested to issue Sukuk, and go to Sukuk market. Go to Takaful market, go to halal industry. All these things are coming, and inshallah in future years The whole global growth rate in 2010 is 10%, 2011 is 19.13, and 2012 is 20.2%, and 2013 is 17%. But I got these papers today, so I completed my presentation before, and 2013 is 17.5. And these figures are not only just to search the Google. There is global Islamic financial report, GIFA, and only the price of this book is $2,000. So every year I am taking this figure from Global Islamic Financial Report issued by Idris Consultant from UK. And because I know the team, I know the people, so I can trust only on these figures. Qatar grew their balance sheet by 28% between 2009 and 2013. Saudi Arabia have increased their balance sheets 17% average on the same period. UAE grew 16% between 2009 and 2013. Average asset growth rate is 17.5 or 6% between 2009 and 2012, compared with just conventional how much? And 8.1. Conventional banks 8.1, and Islamic, what is the growth ratio? This is the total asset of Islamic banks. In JIFR, you will find the whole data of whole world. But here I just Iran, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, UK, Turkey. So all is going high and high. We'll go to this, the other one. See in this sketch. While we remember in 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010 was a very difficult time. Global financial crisis. But again, Islamic banks were going high. Islamic banks were going high. And also UAE and 2012, 2013, yes, 2013 is 17% more. Islamic banks are only for Muslims. My last question. No. The big bank, Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, if you remember before in 2008, I think, when Citibank fired a huge amount of people, then Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank welcomed to all those people. Go and check how many head of departments are non-Muslim. Because